What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And a little under a week ago, Chris Paul was on the No Chill podcast with Gilbert Arenas, and they talked about everything. I think you guys should watch it after this video. They talked about the Lakers trade that was vetoed. They talked about him growing up, being on Team USA with Gilbert Arenas, and just their memories together. They shared a lot of different stories. But I want to focus on one specific topic that was only covered briefly in the podcast. So Chris Paul was asked about being in Houston and playing with James Harden. And we already read some of the reports about the off-the-court issues between them, and we even saw some of the animosity on the court between them. But this story is still pretty interesting because Gilbert Arenas breaks it down perfectly. And Chris Paul gives his response to that. Roll the clip.
When you was in over in Houston, right? And I said the only way they make it out is if James actually understands his gift and your gift, right? And I said, as a coach, you have to have that hard talk, right? And the hard talk was this: James, up until the fourth quarter, last 5 minutes, it's your game. Last 5 minutes, the ball is in CP's hands. The reason is, in the last 5 minutes, he's averaging about 0.1 turnover a game.
You gotta be able to have them conversations, and I think the thing that frustrated me the most is that obviously that first year I wasn't healthy. You know what I mean? I think it's crazy. Them years in Houston kind of blur to a certain extent because there was so much going on at the time, but damn, we was good. We was real good. And James, I still say, can't nobody score the ball like he can. It's crazy, man. Like I say, I love defense, so I would, in practice, be like, okay, let me get at this angle with him. Okay, damn, I'm shooting a layup. All right, damn, just fouled him. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't trade any experience or whatnot, but I wish we would have had some of those conversations. But most of all, I wish I would have been able to stay healthy.
Even though there was some friction between James Harden and Chris Paul, you can't tell me that if Chris Paul was healthy in that Western Conference Finals, that they end up losing that series. They were up 3-2, they had all the momentum, and Chris Paul was playing out of his mind that series. So even though there was friction between the two stars and the team wasn't perfect, I still believe that if Chris Paul was healthy, they're winning the championship that year. And I think Chris Paul knows that too. A while ago, he was on JJ Redick's podcast and talked a little bit about not being healthy. He even mentioned seeing the Western Conference Championship gear that the Houston Rockets had ready to go if they were to win Game 6 or Game 7. Here's the clip of that.
We went up 3-2. Well, I don't know if I told you. We went up 3-2, so we went to Golden State. And remember, I couldn't play Game 6. Like, I got nauseous on the court before the jump ball. Like, I seriously got nauseous, and Dean took me back to the bathroom because I had crazy anxiety. I never get that type of anxiety when I'm playing. But it's that control thing. Like, I was like, how am I gonna be sitting out here and I can't affect this game? And when I was walking out of the locker room to come out on the court, I looked in that little room right there at Golden State. You know what I'm talking about? That was the old arena. But I seen this box or whatnot. And I said, Tom, what's that box? That's the t-shirts and hats that you get. You know, like Western
Conference champions, yeah.
Right. So, I was like, damn, I want to put that on.
If there's anything I want you to take away from this video, it's that whether or not you like Chris Paul, you can't deny that his style of play wins games. You saw it in the Clippers, you saw it in Houston, you saw it in Phoenix, you saw it in OKC. No matter where he goes, his team wins games. It's that simple. Thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, as it really helps out the channel. And also don't forget to subscribe for more NBA content just like this. And I will see you in the next upload.